Hey guys, welcome back to the Amber Mine. Today, we'll be covering the next installment of our Dinosaurs of Jurassic Park series. Last episode, we covered the marine reptiles of Jurassic Park, which featured species such as Tylosaurus proriger, Deinosuchus hatchery, and Mosasaurus hoffmanni. For today's episode, we'll be reviewing the Spinosaurids of the Jurassic Park franchise. The Spinosauridae are a clade or family of tetanuran theropod dinosaurs comprising of 10 to 17 known genera. Spinosaurid fossils have been recovered worldwide, including Africa, Europe, South America, and Asia. Their remains have generally been attributed to the early to mid-Cretaceous. To get this ball rolling, let's discuss the first major player in this family, the one that would have been showcased in Jurassic Park, Baryonyx walkeri. The Baryonyx, as mentioned earlier, would have been showcased in the original park. Its paddock would have been in the park tour area and would have been just before the Rex paddock along the main tour ride. It would eventually show up in the franchise on screen, looking much different than expected, we might add, in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It was found in the tunnel network, which dated back to the days of the original park, a fitting tribute to its franchise history, which we haven't ever heard stated yet from the fan community. Baryonyx is a genus of theropod dinosaur which lived in the Barymian stage of the early Cretaceous period, about 130 to 125 million years ago. The first skeleton was discovered in 1983 in the Smokejack Clay Pit of Surrey, England, in sediments of the Weald Clay Formation, and became the holotype specimen of Baryonyx walkeri, named by paleontologists Alan J. Churig and Angela C. Milner in 1986. The generic name Baryonyx means heavy claw, and alludes to the animal's very large claw on the first finger. The specific name, walkeri, refers to its discoverer, amateur fossil collector William J. Walker. The holotype specimen is one of the most complete theropod skeletons from the UK, and remains the most complete Spinosaurid, and its discovery attracted media attention. Our second entry to this family is the Suchomimus tenerensis. So far, this species hasn't shown up in the flesh on screen just yet, but with the new trilogy on the horizon, we shall see. This species first shows up in 2001's Jurassic Park 3, when survivor of the 2001 Isla Sorna incident, Billy Brennan, attempted to identify the theropod which had attacked the group shortly beforehand. According to leaked DPG materials, InGen had been working on collecting DNA material for this species as far back as 1993, despite not being described until 1998. So there's a very strong possibility that in the Jurassic universe, this species was discovered before it had been in our timeline. Lastly, this species was showcased in Jurassic World in the Cretaceous cruise alongside Baryonyx. Suchomimus, meaning crocodile mimic, is a genus of Spinosaurid dinosaur that lived between 125 and 112 million years ago in what is now Niger, West Africa, during the Aptian to early Albian stages of the early Cretaceous period. It was named and described by paleontologist Paul Serrano and colleagues in 1998 based on a partial skeleton from the Elraz Formation. Suchomimus's long and shallow skull, similar to that of a crocodile, earns it its generic name, while the specific name Suchomimus tenerensis alludes to the locality of its first remains, the Tenere Desert. The last species on our list today, Spinosaurus aegypticus, is one of the most mysterious in the franchise, as we don't know its origins or its future. The Spinosaurus first shows up crashing its way into frame after having been shot at by Cooper during the 2001 Isla Sorna incident, where it continued over the rest of that day and the next to chase after the group of survivors across the western half of Isla Sorna. It is rumored to have been held in a paddock on Isla Nublar during the Jurassic World years, but we don't know too much about that. Spinosaurus, meaning spine lizard, is a genus of Spinosaurus dinosaur that lived in what is now North Africa during the Cenomanian to Upper Turonian stages of the late Cretaceous period, about 99 to 93.5 million years ago. The genus was first known from Egyptian remains discovered in 1912 and described by German paleontologist Ernst Stromer in 1915. The original remains were destroyed in World War II, but additional material came to light in the early 21st century. And that concludes this entry into our Dinosaurs of Jurassic Park series. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and keep an eye out for the series' next installment as we take another close look at the theropoda of Jurassic Park.
Hey Ember Miners, thanks for watching today's video. Be sure to click the subscribe button on your way out and click the bell icon to be notified of our videos when we upload them.